Oh, hey, Jamba Wilson, this is the Simba 1, and we have just entered the Aturi Forest. Over.
Come down good, Simba 1. Keep your eyes open and tread carefully. You should see lots of animals.
Roger that, Wilson. Guys, you hear me? You'll be able to see a lot of animals. Look at this one right over here. This is the bongo. It's also known as the ghost of the forest. Their horns are slicked back like that, so it's easier for them to walk through the brush to find food and or water. And quick, look at there. Over to your right-hand side, those are okapi. See them? Turn your hands a little more to the right there. You'll be able to see them right over there. Now, they have zebra-like legs, but they're actually not related to the zebras at all. They tricked you. They're actually closely related to the reticulated giraffe. Ooh, I see a nice watering hole over here. I see some yellow-billed storks down there. Now, watering holes like this are very important for the animals that live here throughout the forest. Well, it gives them that great watering supply to drink from to keep them hydrated. It also gives us a great chance to see some rare species like black rhinos. Now, there's one laying down right here by this clay wall. Black rhino skin is just about an inch thick. And, well, they're pretty much indestructible to any animal that comes in its path besides man. Now, due to man's poaching, it is sad to say there's less than 3,600 black rhinos left in all of East Africa. We're going to have some more bongos up here to your right-hand side. Come as a guinea fowl right in the middle of the road here. I don't know if you guys ever seen The Lion King. They're, in the beginning, they're the birds that run between the elephants. Not too smart. Come on, buddy. Thank you. Alright. I think we're all set. Now, a lot of the animals throughout the Aturi Forest have great camouflage. Their colors and markings help them blend in very well with their natural surroundings. And some of the natural surroundings may include, like, this shrubbery over here, or some tall trees. Rocks are definitely like the black rhinos, and even water. Yeah, I know, water. And I was actually, speaking of water, we're heading down towards the Safi River, so definitely keep your eyes peeled on the water for any Nile hippopotamus or Nile crocodiles you may see down here. Usually they just have either the tops of their heads or tops of their backs, so a couple of them right down there. Now, the Safi River is quite large, and we're actually able to drive through it today. That's pretty cool. I was never able to do this before. You might be able to spot some more over here to your left-hand side. Wow, you definitely will. Look at this. Now, baby Nile hippos weigh around 85 pounds. When they are fully mature, they'll weigh around 3,000 to 5,000 pounds. Now, they can eat up to around 150 pounds of food per day. They also, they can't swim. They actually walk along the floor of the riverbed. And they can hold their breath for just around 5 to 8 minutes at a time. We also have some large white birds out here. Actually, their names are the pink-backed pelican. Now, they live in what they call colonies, and they actually work together to lure schools of fish into shallow waters. So it is a lot easier for them to hunt. Uh-oh, guys, we're going to be going over a rickety old bridge, and I got some word from my wardens that this bridge tends to tilt at times, so I'm going to have to go over real slowly, they said. So just hold on and cross those fingers for me. Now, everyone back there, I just need to make sure you all do please remain seated. Just sit down back there, guys. Now, these are Nile crocodiles underneath us. Nile crocodiles, they're around 18 to 20 feet long. Now, when their jaws are open, that's how they regulate their body heat. But when the jaws come crashing down, it's about 1,200 pounds of pressure per square inch, crushing the bones of their prey.
Simba 1, come in.
Hey, yeah, this is Simba 1. What do you need? Over.
Just wanted to let you know that my ground patrol has seen a lot of elephant activity near the red lake pit. You definitely want to check out that area.
Roger, Wilson. Man, it's great to have that eye in the sky, keeping us updated on what happens around here in the reserve. But this tree over here, to your right-hand side, is actually the oldest tree in the reserve. It's a baobab tree, and, well, it's actually estimated to be just around 1,000 years old. Now, we are entering the savannah. I want to get those cameras ready and facing towards your left-hand side, because it is honestly, hands down, the best view of the reserve. You'll be able to see most of the land from this point. Now, the savannah Well, it's a part of the Serengeti grassland system. And the Serengeti grassland system stretches over hundreds of miles all over East Africa. It's also known as a little nickname called like the superhighway. And I can understand why they call it that, because most of the migrating animals, like zebra and wildebeest, they love to migrate throughout here each year. The wildebeest migrate around 1.5 million. So now I know why they call it the superhighway. But it's also home to some of our primary animals like lions, elephants, antelope, and on occasion the reticulated giraffe. It's honestly just a small part of Africa we are trying to protect so dearly from poaching. Over here in the distance to your right-hand side, you see a sable antelope. I see a couple more coming up to your left-hand side also. Now, sable antelope are actually the emblem to the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Those horns can be just around 50 to 60 inches long. I believe, ooh, I do see a baby right down there. Got little stubby horns. They'll eventually get those long, thick horns over a couple of years. Ooh, I see some Ankole cattle right in front of us. Now, Ankole cattle are also known as Watusi cattle, because the Watusi tribe was the first tribe to first domesticate them. Now, these horns can be just around 5 to 6 feet long and 20 inches in circumference at the base. They can also weigh up to just around 50 pounds. Couldn't even imagine having that much weight on my head. Now, does anyone know what these large cone-like structures are all over the place? That is correct. They are termite mounds. They're made from a mixture of clay and saliva, and then baked under the African sun, and it turns it into a material almost as hard as concrete. Now, elephants and black rhinos love to use them as scratching posts. As you see to your right-hand side, do get worn down pretty fast. And that's where the little guys like the Thompson gazelle or the impalas love to jump on top and use them as lookout towers to spot any predators that may be lurking up among them in the tall grasses. Actually, over here to your right-hand side, you'll be able to see some impalas. Males have horns, females do not. Now, they can actually leap up to distances of 30 feet in length in one single bound. That's pretty incredible. Now, I don't know if you guys see it, but I definitely see a lot of trees that have been knocked down. And that can only mean one thing: bulldozers. And I don't mean by the machines, I mean by the African elephants. They're considered bulldozers because they do knock them down to eat the sweet bark off it. It also allows the grasses to spread. Now, reticulated giraffe are considered the pruning shears. They eat the undersides of these trees to allow the light to flow through to allow the grasses to grow. Now, zebra and large antelope, they mow down these lands while the nibblers and warthogs trim up the edges. It creates an all-natural balanced system and enough food for just about everyone. Maybe a little surprise for you guys, we have an adult female giraffe to your right-hand side and 2 babies to your left. One's around 6 feet tall, the other one's around 7 feet tall. She stands 18 feet tall when her neck is fully straight up. Now, they get their name from the Latin word reticulata, which means net-like, which describes their net-like pattern on their skin. Now, these are the Thompson gazelle to your right and left-hand side. They are fully grown. They are not babies. And they can actually weigh up to just around 60 pounds and run around 55 miles an hour, making them the second fastest animals throughout the world. Cute little guys. Now, both male and female do have horns. We just usually tell the difference because of the thickness of the horns. Usually the males are just a little thicker than the females.
This is Wilson. What is your location? Over.
Oh wow, it's actually to our Monkey Point.
Keep your eyes open for me. We picked up a baby elephant that was wandering off on its own. We can't find the mother. I'm afraid poachers may be in the reserve.
Oh well, that's not good news. Don't worry, we'll definitely keep a sharp eye out for anything suspicious we see, and we'll definitely radio if we see anything. I need your sharpest eyes to keep out an eye out for anything suspicious. Now, I did turn on the radio. Hopefully I'll be able to pick up this local station. Usually I can listen to it out here. They play some amazing music. Sometimes it's static though. Oh wow, it's coming in pretty clear. Well, this is actually one of my favorite songs. If you guys know the words, you can also definitely sing along. Oh man, road closed. Darn it, look at that. I don't know if it's right up there. It's right there. Remember, going straight because we never needed to. Alrighty then. Let's see here. I guess we're just gonna have to be a little adventurous, guys. Go straight. Alright, I'd cross your fingers. I'm not too sure what could happen. Hold on, I'm gonna turn off the radio. Yeah, guys, definitely cross your fingers. I'm not too sure about this bridge. It's definitely seemed like it's seen better days. These ropes and duct tape doesn't look like it's gonna hold up too well. This is not too either. Whoa! Whoa, hold on, guys. Lead to your right, lead to your right. Holy pajamas, you guys okay back there? Whoa, that was a close one. Now, who did cross his fingers? What were you thinking? If you're thinking you can trust me, you probably shouldn't do that again. Alright? Now, both to your right and left hand side, get some fresh tusk marks, get some footprints right down here. Ooh, there's an African elephant whale there. Let's go see if we can catch up with it. Also, I wanted to get out of that area because if an African elephant sees you around there, their areas of food, they really don't like you. Ooh, we're going to get a good look at them. Now, both male and female African elephants do have ivory tusks, and they are still poached till this day for those tusks. Now, they use them to dig through the right place so they can eat it. It gives them that extra minerals and vitamins that their regular vegetarian diet really doesn't offer them. Now, it seems like, oh yeah, there's a baby right down there in the little watering hole. Oh, there is two of them. Playing around, having a blast. Both moms are just keeping an eye on them. Now, baby African elephants like to spend a lot of their time with their moms. It's just around 13 to 15 years. The moms actually teach them absolutely everything they need to know. Where to find their food, water, and, well, how to interact with the other elephants, which is pretty crucial to their childhood, especially when they come around the males. Another water over here, another baobab tree. There's another African elephant right there, posing for you. Ooh, it looks like up ahead I see some flock of greater flamingo. Yeah. Now these are the greater flamingo. You'll see some of the babies down there, the gray little fur balls with the black legs. Eventually get their pink color over a year's span. This bird here is trying to flaunt his stuff. Some of the babies are trying to join in too. Let's head over here and see what else we can find. This is a good sign. I see some rhino tracks. Big divots in the ground. You'll be able to see what I'm talking about. Oh wow, look way back there. There's some white rhinos. Now, a white rhino's got their name from the Afrikaans word "white," which means wide, which describes a broad, wide mouth. Now, you must be wondering, well, how they got the name white rhinos, because they honestly don't look white. Well, Europeans went over to Africa. They heard the Africans saying white rhinos, which they thought they were trying to say white rhinos, but they weren't. But it stuck with them, and now they're considered the white rhinos. But true Africans, like me, we call them the white rhinos still.
Simbawan, I see you at the junction. I suggest you go west. It will be worth it.
Roger, Wilson. Hey, quick question. Do you guys know which way west is? I lost my...
That way.
It's this way? Alright. Alright. Wonder what he wants us to see out here. Said it's pretty good. Well, there's the Colby's right up there. It's a large formation of rock. That's actually the highest point of the reserve. You might be able to spot like lions or cheetahs or maybe sometimes hyenas up there. Keep an eye on what prey is roaming around before they go out for their hunt. But for the most part, you will see lions up there because they are more of the, I'd say, dominant animals of the savannah. Now, actually, lions are inactive 18 to 20 hours throughout the day. Oh, there's the male right there. Now, when they do become active, it's usually later on the night. It's actually the female that does most of the hunting. Now, the male actually stays back with the pride to protect them from any other animals that may get in their path. On occasion, they will hunt, but for the most part, it is the female. Ooh, wow. Looks like he just woke up from a nap. Might be able to get a great photo of him right about here. Wow, look at that. Whew. That's a beauty. Now make sure you guys remain seated back there. Just for your safety, guys. Guys, I just asked you guys to remain seated. You probably shouldn't want to stand up. Now, we are going to be coming over to some warthog burrows, home to the largest burrowing animals throughout Africa, the African warthogs. Now, with their short legs, they can actually run speeds around 30 miles an hour. And when they actually go to bed, they back into those burrows. So keep an eye on those burrows. You might be able to see a couple down there. They back into them so those razor-sharp ivory tusks are facing forward, just in case a predator like a lion or cheetah comes around to be able to be in self-defense. Now, if you guys look over here to your right-hand side, we have some grand zebras and scimitar horned dogs. Grand zebras are a black zebra with black and white stripes. If you look at them closely, each zebra has their own unique stripe pattern, just like our fingerprints. Now, the scimitar horned dogs are a great success story. They were almost poached to extinction for those 42-inch horns. But with the help of this reserve, we're trying to repopulate them and hopefully one day get them back to their natural habitats.
There are poachers in the area. Can you help us cut them off?
Oh man, guys, what do you guys think? You guys want to help stop those poachers? Yeah? Alright, well, let's get going. Wilson, we are on our way. Oh my lantern, look at these gates. This doesn't look too good. They must have smashed right through here to get in. Let's get going. Maybe if we go a little slow and stay quiet, they
The
don't know we're
poachers are
coming.
heading east.
What?
Keep going and you find them to my patrol. Over.
Roger, Wilson, we're heading east now. Alright guys, you might want to hold on. I will have to put the pedal to the metal and make it a little bumpy out here too. Whoa. Oh man. Woo. A lot of guys out here. Whoa, whoa, get down. Oh. Oh man. Oh. Uh-oh, Wilson. The poacher camp, it's totally deserted. We're way too late.
Oh, not to worry. You drop them right into my patrol.
Oh, really? Sweet.
The poacher train will never get far. We located the mother and the father. Thanks to you, they are now both dead.
Well, hey, Wilson, we're glad we could just help you out.
I have to go now. We have to get this baby elephant back to his mother.
Well, Sante's son, everyone. Thanks for helping stop those poachers. You guys are absolutely amazing out there. We honestly couldn't have done it without you. But it seems like, well, we got a little bit off track. So I'm going to have to drop you back off the warden's post. From there, it should be a short walk back to the Harambe village or to the Pangani Forest exploration trail. Now, did you guys have a blast out there? Yeah. Yeah? Alright.